Hello everybody, welcome to the video. I'm not gonna be playing Tickling Josh, I can say that as yeah, I'm playing. But I'm gonna start a new game. But then, I think we should choose this, and this. Okay, here we go. You know, this actually is going better than I thought it would. Already got him an upgrade. And by the way, if you're new to, if you haven't played this game yet, wait. You gotta fight and you gotta choose tail does, as you can see I'm pointing to right now. And to move to the next stage, you do this. And you drag them by holding them like you can see I'm doing now. And then you want to put them over it, and then you can go over. And then you can also move them around like this for better positions to fight. I'm mostly a guy that mostly those fall hit. I'm always someone who does those fall hit. No Tristans, just those fall hit. And every 3 falls, I bet, every 3 or 4 falls, there's going to be new enemies like this one, as you can see right now. Oh my god, I did not realize, but what is happening to my stick figure? I don't know. It's always best to dribble them up, like you can see I'm doing now. I'm gonna use them with that. So, did it. And you can see me. And it's always best. You can always have the best of luck to upgrade, put on stronger weapons to them. And on fall 10, there's going to be a boss, so make sure everything's ready. And always make sure to save your money. And I'm pointing to it right now. Always make sure to save your money and gain XP. Don't like to skip them all at once. It's always best to level up and get swarmed off. That's kind of out. It's always best to level up before, yeah. So I recommend you do that, level up before fighting the swarmed off. But then I'm a person who goes for it, so I'm just gonna fight without going back. Wait, yeah, I don't use that. Okay. I'll take him some fun. This level I'm using it all for magic only. I'm only using it for magic. Yeah. Those are some fast arrows. Who's this dude? That's how I put at him. And if you want to go back to that things, oh my god, see that. Come on. There we go. And if you want to sell some things, always heal them up, and then go back to the fall you left out on, because that's completely okay. Since you're not skipping any. Once you get back to that fall, you can just continue fighting, or if you've already done it, you can just skip it. If you've already beaten it. It's always best to keep them up. I don't know what the blue thing is. I want to learn some magic. Some more life points. And yeah, I think they're all doing pretty good. And also, if you ever need help, you see these. If you're also concerned about the numbers, the yellow is the gold. It's how much money you gain, and these and the little gray numbers all numbers. I mean, how much it tells you how much damage you're doing. I also forgot to mention the same time contains flashing lights and things like you're seeing right now. I forgot to mention, sorry. That's cool. I don't even know what that does. I literally just got this app, and I really don't know what it even does. Because I just tried it. Because the last one, I wanted to get a bit better one, so I don't always have to, like, open up my notification. Oh my god. Yeah. So I got a different one, so I don't always have to open up my notifications just to cancel the video. But now I can just open this little menu up and then access that. It might not be shown to you guys, but yeah, it might not be shown. It's always best to save your money too. See what I said? Just that easy. I already have that weapon. And you can just heal up by pressing that. I mean, if you don't have full health, you can heal up by just pressing this. If it says a number above it, if there's no number, that means you don't need to heal. And here is also the shop. Here's where you can buy things. The things you can buy depends on the stages you've unlocked. And here is where you pay money to know all information about each stage. As you can see, if I've just unlocked Grasslands, which is stage 2. The opening suite was stage 1, and this is stage 2. And also, on my best game, that was on my old device, I was able to get all the way. I think it was on my old device. I was able to get all the way to the castle, not to the gray one, to the water one, not further than that, because it was insane just trying to beat the boss. Okay, here you go then. And I'm also going to be making a comic dub of Pokemon. If you want to see the episode, make sure to subscribe. It helps me out a lot. Oh, that's what some people say. Yeah. Please consider subscribing. And I would, yeah. And I was also level, 20 of 30. I was, level 29 or 33 in my best game. And for information about this stages, this 10 dropped. I think it was able to. These actually, they only drop like. These don't drop anything. I don't think. I can't remember. It's like rare for them. I think. Yeah, the slimes can drop a poison bow, and maybe another free shot. I'm just telling you about the enemies right here. And you might be wondering the ball on top, right here, what this is, what this what this ball is. It tells you what it does is it tells you the health of your enemies, not of your characters. It tells you the health of them. And you can see the slimes drop the poison bow. It's not retard arrow, but yeah. I think this is one. Huh. And you might be wondering, every time you level them up, and you see that their health goes down, if you're wondering why it does that, the reason is, it's because if their health is being increased, it doesn't matter. Like, it wouldn't just say, if it went up to 50, you would have 50. It would, if you were at 20, if it had 120, and you leveled up its life points, and it would be 50, it wouldn't say, wouldn't be at 50, it'll still stay at 120 until you heal them, and then they'll be at it. It wouldn't fill it all the way to the number it's increased to. I wouldn't know why it doesn't do that. Ooh, nice, a fire sword. Put him on that. Put on him, I mean. Oh no. And also, whenever a character loses their health, they will totally fall apart, like you see it happen with the whip die. And then you can always go back to the town again, heal them by pressing that number, then sell your things you don't need for extra money, and then you'll be at the number, and then you go back to that farm, yeah. And if you completed it, you can skip it, if you've already completed it. How is this dude always, oh my god. Oh wait, nope, pause. He is almost dead. I need to hide him. Because these enemies were way too strong. Okay, we're safe. Okay, I'm putting him. I'm assuming random. I need to head back here. Now I can head to the boss. But since all of them except for one has been slain, it's still okay. There's the one if it's half cleared. I mean, 70% cleared, it's okay. Whoa! It just set the floor on fire. I never knew it to do that. It's always best to steal your accessories just in case you get a new weapon, like these cards, and keep like everything you got on hand just in case. Oh no. I am now relying on them to fight this wild beast when they haven't even been hit once. Actually, they're doing better than, yeah. They're actually doing pretty good on their own, actually. As long as that poison's in, everything's dead. And now I'm done with this one. Oh, I don't, I mean, what I'm trying to say is I don't have the money. Now I do. I got some extra too. Here you go. And also, there's always new enemies on each stage, so make sure you have good weapons before fighting them and fighting new stages, or you'll end up like how I did. Right, as you can see that I've marked them out, the new enemies, and yeah. If you have any questions about the game, like before, if you have any questions before, actually I can tell you some questions further in the game because I kind of cheated. No, I tried. I found like a mod menu. I might show you a video. I showed you the video of it. Oh yeah. Actually not all, yeah, like days ago. But if you want me to tell you further about the, yeah, if you want me to tell you further about the, further over the, water tassel or before the water tassel, I have information about that because I lied. Yeah. And there's also always more enemies on each floor. So don't expect there'll be little amounts of them. Always expect there to be more each floor you go in. So make sure you're ready. And also on on port 4 of the Grasslands 2, there will also be new enemies here, and also more of these other ones. I think I made that too bad. Yeah. I'm gonna stop messing with that now. And always know there's going to be new enemies each stage. Like there was this one. So always be careful on which stages you choose before being prepared, or you might just lose every one of your team, all of your team. But don't worry, when you lose them, you won't lose them forever. What happens is if you go back, it wouldn't erase your game. It'll just send you back to the menu, and then you can enter back in it, but they'll all be at like 1 HP. So yeah. They'll all be at 1 HP. And then if you have money, you can spend it and heal them. So always watch the amount of health on each one of your stat rangers, or you'll lose them all, and have to be really careful when you don't have the money. fire. It's like a flamethrower. The magic, I can't even imagine. I can't pronounce it right. But this one right here has with the fire. They can shoot fire, and it does 7 each attack. And also, if you might be wondering what the red is, that's how much damage. Like the red numbers, that's how much damage you're taking. And also, some reason in the foot. Oh no, I'm not spoiling it. Attack. Not so. It's best to choose characters that can hit multiple enemies at the same time. Lightning. I'm gonna try lightning. Oh, that's expected. And always be careful what enemies you choose to fight too. Oh my god, super. Wait, what? It's actually pretty cool. Okay, and always make sure to keep them healed. So the things you got to keep your money up. Almost missed that 60. And you can always go back to it. But that's going to be at the end of this episode. That's going to be the end of this episode / tutorial on how to play Stick Rangers. If you want to play any more, I'm willing to help. So yeah, goodbye everybody. See you in the next episode. I'll probably post another one like minutes. Like another video in minutes. So you gotta start away for that. So goodbye everybody. Goodbye everybody.